Alright, what is up, everybody? So, I just pulled my ancient charts, okay? I was waiting for the longest time, man. I was waiting for the longest time. I waited 3 months. I had 162 ancients. I saved for 3 months, okay? This is what I got. This is what I got. Let me. Oh, damn, wait. Um, Okay, so this is everything that I got from my. All of this is what I got from my ancient pulls. Okay. Uh, there was one that I was really happy about, or I was a couple I was really happy about. Well, not really happy, but like, accepting of. Uh, Quargon, Trumbor, Discard, Siege Hulk. I was really excited about Siege Hulk, and also this chick here. Okay, so let's go through them. Right? So, not all of them, but some of them. Attacks one enemy 2 times, heals this champion by 5% of their max HP after each hit. Each hit also has a 25% or 40% chance of placing a provoke on the target for 1 turn. Decreases the duration of all allied debuffs by 1 turn. Places a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also places a taunt buff and an unkillable buff on the champion for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies. Places a shield buff on all allies equal to 25% of this champion's max HP, and she is HP based. Whenever a shield buff placed by this champion expires or is removed by damage, heals the ally by 15% of their max HP and places a 25% strength buff on them for 1 turn. Passive, allies under shield buffs receive 10% less damage. Okay, so her reviews aren't really that good, but I think she's decent. Continuous heal, taunt, unkillable. I think she's decent. I will be using her in Faction Wars only. I don't really think she's that. I don't think she's good enough to use anywhere else. Thresk, I had a copy of Thresk a long time ago, and I didn't really use her. I had gear on her, but I didn't use her at all. I don't think she's really that good. The only debuff that she brings is decreased resistance. Yeah, okay, no. So, if you see a champion with the boot icon in their portrait, if you see a champion with the boot icon in the portrait, that means that I'm going to use them as a chicken, right? I'm going to use them as a chicken. This is just for me. I don't think anyone else does this. This is just for me. Okay. Taynix Hateflower. I'm pretty sure she is one. No, not that. She's one of the daily login rewards. Yeah, she is. She's pretty bad if I remember correctly. 4.4 infection worth. This is very. Heals all allies by 3% of this champion's max HP. Only 3% on each hit. On targets under decreased speed. She brings decreased speed, but it's only a. Oh wait, it's a lot of bucks. Texan enemy has a 50% chance to 60, 70, 85, 100% chance to place decreased speed on a target for 2 turns. 50% chance to place decreased or 100% chance of placing decreased speed for 2 turns on all enemies if the attack is critical. Okay. A decreased speed debuffer. I'm not gonna. I have to put books in her. Nah. This guy, as you can see, is a duplicate. No. Tishada. Good in defection. Okay. Attacks one enemy. Has a 50% chance of placing a. She doesn't just place the increased defense on herself. She has a 50-50 chance of placing increased defense. That's pretty bad. Why not just place it outright? Attack 3 times at random has a 100% chance of placing weaken for 2 turns. Okay. Revive. Ooh, revive. Heals all allies. Okay. Revive for Barbarians faction wars. That's pretty good. Relic Keeper. No. Torch. I have this guy already. Madak. Yeah, no. Not even from faction wars. Signy. Signy, I mean, what do I have for banner wars faction? Okay. Decreased resistance before attacking has a 75% chance of removing 1 random buff from all allies. Okay, why not just remove 1 random buff from all allies and have a 75% chance of removing a random buff from all enemies? I think that'd be better. Increase resistance and reflect damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I'll try her out. Screw it. I'll try her out. Cormac, the High Peak. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's first name. Attacks one enemy. I think, yeah, 4.6. I'll try him out. Siege Hulk. Okay, Siege Hulk. I think, honestly, out of all of the champions that I got, honestly, I think Siege Hulk might be one of the 60s here. I think Siege Hulk might be one of the 60s. I don't know. Well, gosh. We'll see. Yeah, okay, I think he's gonna be one of the 60s. Let's not go through his kit though. Well, why not? No. Okay. What am I doing? Decrease the target's turn made by 15% if the target is under decreased defense or decreased speed. He brings a decreased defense. Increased attack on himself for 2 turns. Attacks on enemies. Okay. Increased crit rate, increased crit damage. Attacks one enemy. Has a 100% chance of placing decreased speed. Okay. Dark Aethel. Oh, really? It's honestly a bit surprising. %75% chance of placing decreased speed. Alien. Place increased speed buff on the ship for 3 turns if this attack kills. Yeah, okay, that's pretty bad. Should I? Should Darth Vader be a chicken? I'm not gonna. Even though I'm not gonna use her anywhere. I mean, I do need help in Undead Horde's faction wars, but I mean, I don't think she'd make much of a difference. I don't think. Let's use her as a chicken. She's not. She won't make much of a difference. A tour. No. Okay, Talia. Talia is the companion champion for Fenax. She places bombs. Now, Talia places bombs, and then Fenax decreases bomb detonation counter by 1 turn when Talia is on the same team. So, I don't know. Fire Knight. I already completed my Sacred Order's faction. So. I don't know. First of all, I completed Sacred Order's faction wars, and on top of that, if I were to build her, where would I use her? Counterattack on herself, weaken. Like, okay, she places counterattack on herself, but her A3 or her A1 is a triple hitter, yeah, but her A1 doesn't do anything special. You would think that if they put counterattack on themselves, right, they always counterattack with their A1, right? So if they put counterattack on themselves, their A1 would do something special, but her A1 doesn't do anything special. It's just a triple hitter. Nah. Jirag. Lizardman. Ally protection and increased defense. On a 4-turn cooldown? That is. Continuous healing out of 1 to never ally Samson. What's my Lizardman faction with that? No, it might be pretty good actually. I might use him for faction wars. I'll use him for faction wars, yeah. Crypt Witch. She, I don't think, is very good. 3 times at random, 75%, 100% chance of placing. Decreased defense, each will 50% defense. At higher speed than the target. Wait. Nah. Well, wait, okay, I'm curious though. Ignores half defense, but what is the multipliers on this though? Display capture. Let's do which. Two and a half. Ooh, 4.5 multiplier. That's not bad, but the rest of her kit is like a letdown though. But why not an AoE decrease defense? No. Flesh Terror. Nah. Like some of these champions, I'm not going to like go through all of. I'm not gonna read through all of their skills. I'm just gonna like silently. Wait, no. I'm not going to read out all of the skills. I'm going to silently quickly read their skills and determine whether or not I want to like keep them. Flesh Terror, no. Ina, I don't think she's very good. 80, 100% single target though. Single target though. Imagine though, 100% chance to place weak. Wait, AoE 100% chance to place weaken. AoE 100% chance to place decrease defense. Imagine. She'd be so much better. Cannon S. I think I have an extra uh a copy of her somewhere. Pretty sure I do. Wait, in the vault, right? Yeah, there she is. Cannon S. Second order. 4 point. See, this is so sad. This is so sad. Because these champions, for the Sacred Order, they're good into faction wars, but I already completed my Sacred Order's faction wars. So it's like, since I already completed that, I don't really have a use for them now. Because if I were to use them for anything, I would use them in faction wars, but I already completed that, so now I don't have a use for them. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Places ally protection on a single target? On the target for 2 turns and on the target and on the ship for 2 turns. And oh, I like a single target though. I don't know. I don't think so. Warden, 20% speed aura in faction grips. I am definitely keeping. I think I have a. I'm pretty sure I had a. No, I don't. Really? Yeah, I don't. Okay. Thought I did. Wait, Cannon S. Same thing. 20% inspection rate. Oh, but wait. He's Bannerlords. Okay. Trumbor. Okay, so back when my account was really young and I had no idea what I was doing. I know what I'm doing now, but back then, this is probably like over 2 years ago now. I had a Trumbor on my account, right? He was level 50, had like mix and match gear that was like some of it was level 8, some of it was level 12, like none of it was at like top it was at level 16, right? And he pretty decent. I did use him, but I mainly only used him because I didn't have any other options. I didn't have any better champions. Now I do have really good champions, but but I could use him in orcs though. I could use him in orcs, so yeah, I'm keeping him. But wait, Leech and Weaken, double hitter. First hit has a 40% chance of placing Weaken. Second, it has a 40% chance of placing Leech. Okay. Attacks all enemies, removes 1 random buff from all allies before attacking. Damage increased by 5% for each buff removed. Okay. Ally protection, increased defense. Okay. Damage to champions attack has 50% chance of taking the original. Oh, okay. See, I'll keep him. Ferronox. Knight's Revenant. Single target, 45, 50, 60% chance of placing decreased attack. Inflicts 100% more damage against targets without any buffs. Okay. That's not really, I mean, well. Oh, wait! I have Venalicia Thrallmother. She's okay. She can remove remove buffs. Okay. So yeah, fair enough. Okay. And then each has a 50% chance of dealing 1 random buff on the target. Place to block buffs, debuff for 2 turns if the target has no active buffs. Has no buffs after this attack. Okay. So 55, 65, 75. Okay. Uh. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's a pretty decent land rate. Decrease attack, single target. Like it's 100% more damage against targets without any buffs. Oh, God. 100% more. Hmm. She is attack based. Okay? Hold on. What's her multipliers? If her multipliers are decent, I might build her. She is attack based. Oh wait, what's her? Oh, PHRA. Okay. PHRA. For 2.5. Wow. 4 point. Oh! 9.2 with no active buffs. Holy shit. I might, actually. I might. Let's try her out. Visionary. Okay. I have vision. Don't I have visionary already? I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe sacrificed her. Oh, I think I sacrificed her. Yeah, I think I sacrificed her. Yeah, I sacrificed her. Okay, I had a copy of Visionary earlier. Imagine if this was Faction Wars. Oh my god, imagine if this is Faction Wars. She's good at Faction Wars too. Apparently, ectoplasm. Single target, single hitter, attacks or has a 30% chance of decreasing the target's terminated by 15%. Increase to 100% as the target is under increase or decrease crit rate / damage. Attacks on enemies, she places the 2 buffs. On all enemies 2 turns, 100% chance. Okay. Increase crit rate damage. All allies for 2 turns. Also fills terminated all as 15%. You know what? Okay. Okay, at first I didn't think that Visionary was good because I sacrificed her, right? But decrease crit rate damage and then increase crit rate damage and Terminator fill. If only this was a Faction Wars speeder. I'm still gonna use her in Faction Wars. I'm not gonna use her in dungeons though. No. Gisgard the Sigiled. Okay, I want to say something about his name, right? So, I don't know if any other American raid creators do this, but I know that Ash does it, and maybe Boozer. I don't know though. But Ash likes to say Sigiled, right? Ash likes to say Sigiled, Giscard the Sigiled, right? But I watch Cobb a lot, right? I watch Cobb a lot. Let me go to his channel. You can see the things that I am into. Where is he? I have to search him up. Wait. Okay. This guy. I am subscribed. I have all post notifications on. I watch a lot of this guy. Alright, I do watch some of Nub. I watch some of Boozer. I watch some of Ash, but Cobb is the one that I mainly watch. And again, Ash likes to say Sigiled, but Cobb says Sigiled, which I prefer Sigiled because Sigiled is I think it's the past tense of sigil, right? In sigil, sigil, sigil means a marking, right? A marking of magical powers, right? So, sigiled, like, is sigiled even a word? Like, I don't even know if sigiled is a word. Sigiled is a word, but sigiled, I don't know. But anyway, uh, discard the sigiled. 4.7 in faction wars. Defense based. Um, Single target, 55, 75% chance of placing decreased attack. That's pretty good for an A1. AoE, 75% chance of placing provoke. Also places shield on himself equal to 25% of his max HP. Increased defense, increased attack on all allies. I like that. On a 5-turn cooldown though. Wow. Fails to shift his team by 15% whenever they are attacked by an enemy under provoke debuff or increased attack. Oh. Whenever they are attacked by an enemy under provoke or increased attack. Oh. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll build up faction wars. Tarshan. 4.6. Single target has a 35% chance of placing provoke. Yeah. AoE, 100% chance of placing weaken. Increased defense, all allies and turn midfield. 6-turn cooldown. A 6-turn cooldown though is yikes. But I'll build him. Logic. Doesn't he? Yeah, he does. 2-turn duration shield, 2-turn cooldown. I completed my. Oh wait. What's that one boss? That annoying boss that you need shield for. He should be in Curse City. This guy. Brogoth. But what's his name though? Oh my gosh. Scarab King. Scarab King. Um so this guy could be great for Scarab King. Right? Again, 2-turn duration shield with a 2-turn cooldown. On a 2-turn cooldown, right? You need shields for Scarab King, right? This guy could be great for him. So I'm not going to use him into a Sacred Order, right? But um for Scarab King, yeah. Okay. Qui-Gon the Crowned. 4.7 in Faction Wars. Okay. Attacks to an enemy has a 30 or a 35, 40, 50% chance of placing or of increasing the duration of a random buff on a random ally by 1 turn. Okay. Heals all allies by 15% of their max HP and places a shield buff equal to 15% of their max HP on all allies. Okay. Places. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Okay. Place Perfect Veil and a increased attack buff for 2 turns on allies whose attack is higher than their defense, so nukers. Place a block debuff for 1 turn and an increased defense buff on for 2 turns on allies whose defense is higher than their attack, so defense-based champions. Okay. I'll build him for Faction Wars for sure. For sure. Rockbreaker. Faction Wars. Really? I didn't look at. Oh, wait, I did. Doesn't he? Yeah, counterattack. Increases the champion's defense by 4% each time the skill is used. Stacks up to 20. Has a 100% chance of placing provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Places counterattack on this counterattack on this champion for 2 turns. A 25% chance of decreasing damage inflicted on this champion by 50% each time the champion is attacked. Okay. So he places provoke counterattack, right? So with the provoke, everyone will attack him, right? And he'll counterattack with this A1. And every time he counterattacks with this A1, his defense increases by 4%. Okay. He could be very survivable with this. I mean, okay. But I mean, okay, wait. Doors Faction Wars. Who do I have? Ooh. Morak, Flya, Molly. She places Provoke. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna use him in the Faction Wars. No. Alright. Jizzo. Faction Wars. So this guy, people like this guy, people hate this guy. I don't really know what he does. Okay. The A1 just does nothing. Places, shield buff for 3 turns and a counterattack buff for 2 turns on one ally. Then grants an extra turn. Oh my gosh. Why not? Okay. Shield on everyone, but counterattack on himself. Attacks an enemy, 100% chance placing provoke. Nah. I mean, I could use him for Faction Wars, but shield and counterattack on a single ally? Man. Yeah, no. No. Hellgazer. Ugh. Okay, A1, decrease defense. Removes all debuffs from this champion, places increased attack, grants an extra turn. Okay. Attacks all enemies on each critical hit, boosts the champion's damage by 10%. Like, okay. There's really no, like, she doesn't do anything special. She removes all deals from herself, places increased attack, and grants an extra turn. But what would you do with that extra turn? Like, maybe maybe this AOE has good multipliers. I'm holding my mic now. I had it sitting on my desk, but now I'm holding it. A 2. Oh wait, am I? I'm on display. Okay. Alright, a 2. The AO 3.9. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Hold on. I think 3.9. Oh. What? Oh, damn. Alright, well. Oh, wait. Mikey. I'm pretty sure. Is E. Is not an E? Oh, damn. A 6? On his A. Wait, that's not his A1. That's his A2. Oh my gosh. Oh. I thought there was a 6 attack multiplier on his A1. I refuse to believe. I was about to like rip into Polarium.
I refuse to believe that. There's no way. His. But, nah. But a 6, though. I mean, yeah, to be fair, that A2 has. Wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. That A2 has, like, really, really nuked. I've hit for, like 200k plus on this A2, man. Damn, props, Mikey. Anyway, um, so I'm pretty sure that one of the damage dealers that I had was it's definitely not Fenax. No. Well, it might be Fenax. It might be Fenax. 3.9. Yeah. Uh, 6, 7. Anyway, 3.9. Uh, uh, okay, so 3.9. Uh, Fenix's A2 has a worse attack multiplier, but I've seen him nuke with this A2 though. He's like done some um he's done some like over 100k damage with this A2, which is at a 3.5. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Wood painted. Now, I for the longest time I had a 6-star soul for this champion. Wood painted. Right? No, it's wood painted, I think. I had a 6-star soul for this champion for the longest time, right? But I ended up getting rid of that 6-star soul because I had the champion. I had the 6-star soul and I had the champion, but I didn't like 6-star her because I didn't think she was good enough, you know? Okay, I bring her to 6 stars, I give her the 6-star soul. Is she really that would would that make her any better? You know? Would that make her any better? And wait, isn't wait no, Sacred Order. He's Sacred Order. He was barbarians. What? See, I thought Yakara was Sacred Order because of the like Blizzard background, right? Because usually Sacred Order background is snow. So, but I mean, I guess. Um, you see, in the barbarian usually have a desert background. Like what? What is Yakara's background? I mean, he's freeze, freeze. The barbarian's desert. Fair enough. But anyway, um, okay, so yeah, I had a 6-star soul, so I want to look through her kit to see if she was actually worth it. So I don't have it anymore. I like got rid of it a long time ago. But attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 30% chance of placing block active skills. She's based on HP. Oh. Fully heals. Wait, ascended skill. Removes all debuffs from this champion and one random debuff from all allies. Then heals this champion by 100% of their max HP and heals all allies equal to 50% of the surplus heal. Afterwards, places a reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns, then grants the champion an extra turn. That's attacks one enemy. 100% chance of placing block active skills for 2 turns. That's not bad. And, I mean, it's a 4-turn cooldown, but still, though. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's decent. Yeah, I got rid of it a long time ago. Do I have any... I didn't get any... Damn. I don't have any souls for anyone. But, damn. I really wish I kept that soul now. I really wish I did. But I'll start using. Wait, my barbarians faction wars. Should I honestly? Honestly, at some point, I think I might stop using Loki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might stop using Loki at one point. I don't have any damage dealers. Wait. I mean, you're Carl, but he's not really a damage dealer. I'd say. I don't have any barbarian damage dealers. Really? Soulbond Boyer. Let me see the review, the attack multipliers for Soulbound Boyer. Or Soulbond Boyer. Okay. 2.1, a 4, and a 6! Oh my god! Okay! I'll build! I'm very happy to have a copy of Soulbond Boyer. Very happy to have a copy. So, Soulbond Boyer is the only is the only attack champion that I have for barbarians. Just the only attack champion that I have for barbarians. War Maiden. She plays decreased defense, right? 100% chance to place decreased defense AoE. I have an AoE decreased defense, right? Decreased speed. Freeze. Do I not have an AoE decreased defense? No way I don't. No, weaken. I have an AoE weaken, but AoE decreased defense though. 100% chance. I know. I was gonna sacrifice her though. Honestly, War Maiden, she's easier to build because she's a rare. I have a lot of rare books, I don't have many epic books. I could just build War Maiden. I can build War Maiden, but wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah. Who will be my faction? Haikatu is going to be my faction wars team for sure. But then, okay. You're Carl because he plays. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Speed aura. Increased speed buff. Turn meter fill. Potential 75% chance to play stun. Right? And then you're Carl for more potential crowd control. Right? You need 5 champions. Is this AoE? Wait, what? What? Hold on. Damages this champion by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. Heals all allies except this champion equal to half of this champion's current lost HP. Ah. Places a 30% decreased speed buff on this champion for 1 turn at the start of the round. Also has a... But... What? Is that? Oh. I think I'd do Sky Touch Shaman too. Because... Remove all debuffs from all allies to place block debuffs and revive on death. I don't have any debuff cleanse on anyone here. I mean, okay, all stun debuffs. So I think I do Sky Touch Shaman too. This is in a revive on death. I'll I'll think about this later. Okay, but anyway, I'll build wood painted for Barbarians Faction Wars. Vrask. 4.6 in the Faction Wars. Okay, okay. Attacks one enemy. Fills the champion's turn by 20% if this attack is critical. Okay. It, it's auto. See, okay, okay. Like, why not just like? Hmm. Heals the champion by 10% of their max HP whenever they inflict a critical hit. Heals all allies by 10% of this whenever this champion inflicts a critical hit. You know what? This passive would be really good if he had an AoE skill. Heals all allies by 10% of this champion's max HP whenever this champion inflicts a critical hit. If he had an AoE, he could crit all 5 enemies and then heal everyone. I mean, that would be a massive heal if only he had an AoE. Damn. Great potential, but it doesn't have any AoEs. Terror Beast. Ooh, let's not. No. Okay. So, that's it. That's all the champions. So, which champions am I gonna build? Or wait, oh, my next level 60s. Okay. My next level 60s, I think my next level 60s are going to be should I? He has a heart in his portrait. I could give him more accuracy. Oh, no speed. No speed. Of course, man. Always. 6-star accuracy banner, but no speed. Always fucking happens, man. Let's not have a. Oh my. Only one. Only one. Wow. Go into speed, please. Holy shit. Okay. Um. Yeah, screw it. I'll build him. So, let's take the hearts off these guys. So, any champion that you see with the heart icon in their portrait, that means that I'm going to 6-star them. Okay. I don't think I'll 6-star her. No. Nah. Shamel, yes, for Hydra. No, no. I mean, I could just up his accuracy by. I could just 6-star or 16 this. Give him. I could give him some perception pieces, maybe some accuracy pieces. Maybe some. I don't have any pinpoint. I could just up his accuracy just from like this stuff alone, so I don't need to 6-star him. So no. Um, no, no, fifth. No. Okay. So I. Talia. No, let's. I mean, I won't I won't sacrifice her, but I won't build her either. Actually, let me finish this first. Jarek, no. Aina, okay, I'm going to think about the barbarians for a while. Gordon, who I'm gonna 6-star. Who am I gonna 6-star? 6-star. The thing is, where else would I use him though? That's the thing. Wait. Okay. Siege Hulk. 6-star for sure. Siege Hulk. This guy, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. So, my next 6-stars are going to be Neldor Rhineblade, Inquisitor Shamel, no, not Sachi, not Kaiden, um, but Neldor Rhineblade, Inquisitor Shamel, Siege Hulk, and that's it. All these other, so if they have a boot icon, they will be going to the reserve vault to be sacrificed, to be made into chickens. And that was probably not a good idea. I should probably keep these guys in case something comes up. You know? Like if people say that you should always keep your rares, right? Never, or not rares, epics. Always keep your epics, always keep your legendaries, never sacrifice any Legos or epics, right? But, however, sometimes I think there is an exception. Right? I think there's an exception. Like, when a champion, especially in Epic, or even, hold on, especially when a Epic or even Legendary champion is so, like, is so terrible, so piss poor, so absolutely shit, right? I think that even though they say, oh, don't sacrifice them, maybe they'll release some content in the future and that champion might have something specific in their kit that might help you in that content, right? It's like, bitch, no. No. Like, increase crit rate, increase crit damage, block active skills, increase accuracy, fear, hacks, like, personally, I don't think Cleoptrix is gonna help me at all. Right? I mean, where will she help me? Where will she help me? I have a good team for Faction Wars or Arena. I have a good. Well, I don't have a. Wait, Skinwalkers. Well, to be fair, I don't even use her into Faction Wars anyway. So I don't even use Cleoptrix into Faction Wars anyway. So, but I have a good Arena team. I don't even use her for Faction Wars anyway. So campaign locations, come on, really? Hydra, like I have a good Hydra team. I made a video showcasing my Hydra team. It's going to be going up soon. Demon Lord, hell no. Chimera, hell no. Spider's Den, hell no. Force Keep, like, how is she ever going to help me in any? I have good teams really good teams set up for each of these locations. Like, you're saying, okay, but what if they release content in the future? The most recently released content that the content that they released most recently is Grim Forest, and I'm doing great into Grim Forest. I can clear Grim Forest normal, right? Of course, I have to use like specific champions, but I can still clear Grim Forest normal, right? um, so they're not going to release any new content since they just released Grim Forest last year in December. It's still January. It's not even February yet. Like, the mode is like not even. Oh, it is a month old, but it's almost 2 months old. They're not going to be releasing. They're not going to be releasing any new content for a long time, right? That's a long time for my account to like progress. Imagine how many shard pulls I'm gonna do, how many prism pulls I'm gonna do, how many um ancient, primal, void, sacred shard pulls I'm gonna do, right? By the time they release new content, my roster is going to be much bigger, much better, and just better overall, right? By then, I don't think Cleoptrix is gonna help me. Like, like, okay. For end game players, right? Do end game players use Cleoptrix for anywhere, right? The one place that you might use her is Faction Wars, but the end game players, like if they're in the end game, then they probably have completed Faction Wars, at least Faction Wars normal, right? And I guarantee you, they did not complete Faction Wars normal with Globtrix. I guarantee you. Okay, so again, people say that always keep your epics, always keep your legendaries, right? They might release content in the future, or they might release content in the future that requires you to that champion might have something specific in their kit that they can help you with, right? Or if you get to a new stage of already released content, if you get to hard dungeons or brutal um or nightmare hydra, right? Maybe again this champion could help you with something. No, I guarantee you, I'm at a point in my account where I can guarantee you Cleoptrix is not going to help me with anything on my account. I guarantee you. Okay? So I should be free to just sacrifice her. Honestly. I should be free to just do it. Do it. Some of these champions are so shit, like I should be free to just do it, man. Like I have a good faction wars team, I'm not gonna use him. Cleoptrix, as I said, like I'm not gonna use her at all. Um, I have a. I do. Wait. Like some of these champions, they're just not gonna be used at all. You know, like, okay, Yannicka. Yannicka, I do use her right now for faction wars, but that's only because I don't have any other options. So, what I do use her as well. I could do. Wait, no. Fenshi. No. Well, right now I can't. I can't do it in. I don't use them yet. I could do this. I could do this, and it's like none of these champions I'm going to use anytime soon. I'm not going to use any of these people anytime soon. So, you know what? Let's do this. But realistically, who would I do this for, though? Hmm, who would I want a 6-star right now? Honestly, nobody. Neldor. Wait, the other. No, Inquisitor. If I had a 6-star, I should take that off of him. I should. Okay. If I had a 6-star anyone here, who would I 6-star? Probably. Yeah, probably Inquisitor Shamel. Yeah. Probably Inquisitor Shamel.
this chick. Let me see. Orcs. Yeah. Wow. I really gotta do some potion farming, man. I really gotta do it. So you might be thinking that was so stupid. Why did you do that? I did it because the champions that I sacrificed, I I do not care what you say. Oh, you would have used them eventually. Something would have released. You would have used them eventually. You would have used them eventually. No, fuck off. Fuck you. I guarantee it. I would not have used either any of those champions at all. Guarantee. Not Cleoptrix. Not that orc thing, right? Not that dwarf epic. I guarantee I would not have used any of them. Guarantee it. Okay. So anyway, all right. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah. So some of these champions, right? I gotta. Okay, so some of these champions. Uh, I will be. Oh wait. I will be. Oh gosh. I will be six-starring the ones with the heart icon in their portrait, and then everyone else, I will build them to level 50 and then use them for a while at level 50, and then from there, I will determine whether or not I want to six-star them. Okay? There we go. But I can tell you right now, some of these guys, I'm not gonna six-star any of them. Level 50, shit, yeah, like I said, but like Faranox, not 60, no. Lodric, no. Tarshan, yes, well, Visionary, Aina, the Grave Dirt, like some of these champions, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not going to level 60. They're not, but they are all going to level 50. All right. So that's it. Yeah. Peace out, everyone.